Hello everybody, welcome back. Our unbeaten start to the season continues, but today we have two big challenges and tests. First of all in a local derby, and then our third game in the Champions League. Hello and welcome to episode 5 of Making Chelsea Stand Proud. My name's Mark, and on today's episode we have for you two games. First of all against local rivals Tottenham, who we managed in the beta series last year, and also against FC Bayern Munich in the Champions League, a Group G third game. And it's probably the toughest match of the group, I would suggest, since you were last with us. As you will see, Copenhagen and Southampton in the last episode. We've beaten Inter by 2-0, goals from Broja and a Bangamang. We weren't doing very well in this game. Changed the formation up, brought on in fact, we changed the whole of the front four, the three attacking midfielders, and brought on Gabriel up front. In fact, let's have a quick look. With Gabriel Barbarossa on in place of Havertz. So we literally changed these front four here, and then seemed to do extremely well thereafter. Broja scoring after 78 minutes. A Bangamang after 84 minutes and an assist from Barbarossa. Bangamang having another one ruled out after 88. Havertz already having one ruled out on 71 minutes. So realistically, that should have been probably a 4-0 win. And as you see, we were quite rampant. They did have 5 shots, 5 on target. We had 20 shots, 9 of which were on target, not quite hitting our 50% that we like to hit. But it was a win nevertheless, and we'll have a look in just a moment to see how we are fitted with the Champions League. But back to the Premier League, beating Everton 3-1. Just a consolation goal for them. And Mason Mount after 35 minutes. Callum Hudson-Odoi after 47 minutes. And again on 71 minutes give us the win. They got a goal back. In fact, they were in the lead after 14 minutes. Mopé getting the goal after 40 minutes, but I think what did for them was they had a player sent off on 21 minutes, and then we just went to attacking mode, and it did bear fruit eventually in that first half, got us in front, and then, as I say, Callum Hudson-Odoi putting it to bed on 71 minutes. 32 shots we had in that game, 13 of which were on target, not quite hitting our 50% again, 3.92, so we were good for the win in that one. Right, Champions League. How does the Champions League table look? Our opponents today, FC Bayern, have won both their opening 2 games as well. So today is really a bit of a sort of playoff in a way. And I guess whoever wins today stands probably a good chance of getting early qualification out of the group. FC Bayern so far have beaten Inter by 3-1. And they did the same result against FC Copenhagen. So hopefully that will not happen today. One of our old stalwarts from Tottenham days in the beta save last year that we brought in, of course, Upamecano plays for FC Bayern. And he scored, I'm guessing, from a corner. I'm not sure whether we're able to see whether he scored from a corner or not. Can we see that? Will it allow us to do it? Upamecano. It will. Let's have a quick look and see whether he scored from a corner. Kimmich, and one of our Arsenal players from the beta save in 2021, I think that was. Kimmich with the cross. It wasn't from a corner, but it was from a set piece anyway. Upamecano doing Tottenham-like things for FC Bayern. Let's hope he doesn't do it in today's episode. Please, thank you. Right, so that's what the Champions League looks like. The Premier Division currently stands like this, remembering that we have had early games played already today. Manchester United beating Leeds, Liverpool beating Wolves, and Manchester City beating Nottingham Forest. That man Erling Haaland added again, which means Manchester City and Liverpool are in front of us at the moment. Manchester City by a point, but if we were to win today, we would be 2 points clear of them at the top of the table. Liverpool we would be 3 points clear of Liverpool, who would then be in third place. That's pretty much what's going on. As you'll see, Bournemouth, Newcastle, West Ham, Aston Villa will play tomorrow, Sunday games, but I don't think any of them are affected by the Champions League games this week. So, obviously, as I said before, they're coming thick and fast because of the World Cup in Qatar. So that's why they're all tightly bunched together. You pretty much get a Champions League game every week right at the moment. Right, without any more to do, let's get into the game, get into the playing part of the game and have a look at the team that is going to face our arch rivals from just across the road, really, or up the city a little bit. And here is the team that will face Tottenham. Mendy in goal, then Cucurella, Thiago Silva, Fofana, and James back from his recent injuries. In fact, he's still not 100% fit. And I'm really, really not going to play him if he's not 100% fit. And I don't think we've got... I just realised, why did I not do that before? And it keeps chucking as a creator out of the thing. Let's we'll put him on the bench, and then right, Reece James. Who shall we take off? Chilwell, okay, Chalobah. Midfield central. Right, I'm going to put Reece James on in place of Chalobah. And we'll do that and see if we do need to bring him on, we can give him a little bit of a run out on that right-hand side, possibly. Right, I shall go back and try again. Mendy, Cucurella, Thiago Silva, Fofana, Azpilicueta, Jorginho and Kante in midfield. Sterling, Mount and Hudson-Odoi in front of them. Havertz continues up front. Arrizabalaga is back from injury. James, Zakaria, Barbarossa, Calabai, Kovacic, Broja, Chilwell, and not Chilwell, but Chilwell and Abangamang are all on the bench for this one. And televised match. We have won 4 of our last 5. Tottenham having won 3 of their last 5, drawn the other 2, so they're unbeaten as well. Koloveski out on the right. Tottenham in 6th. I hadn't really contemplated what happens if we lose to them today, but I really wasn't thinking in those terms anyway. The other thing that's been happening, I know I mentioned it yesterday, and a lot of content creators have also been talking about it, is whether there is an injury bug in the game today or at the moment, because it seems to be a lot of players picking up knocks. Now, whether this is just something because of the amount of games being played and it's been loaded so that the game will pick it up. Sterling winning that ball back, lovely. Havertz, a guided header beyond. Oh, and a question whether he was offside, I think. The goalkeeper come running out. Who is in goal for Tottenham? Loris, of course. And it is a goal. I didn't see much problem with it, to be fair, but I wasn't really paying 100% attention. Raheem Sterling winning that ball back. Who did he win the ball back off? Emerson Royal. And Havertz heading it deftly. Just getting the right side of the marker there. And we'll see it again. Who is he up against? Oh, he's well onside. Eric Dyer. That ball is played in. There it is. And in fact, Havertz has come in behind him and just managed to get his head above it and sneak it in past Lloris. So 1 up. We won't count our chickens before they're hatched, of course. Well cut out by Fofana. Hudson-Odoi. Mount. Looking for Havertz, but he was a bit slow off the mark. Been a bit quicker. Could have been on that. And they seem to be wayward passes. Cucurella gets in. Finds Kante. Havertz. Sterling. Sterling puts it away. Lloris thought he was going to go across him to the far post. He didn't. Stuck it in the near post. 2-0 with just 9 minutes on the clock. Lovely ball. Kante first time. Havertz. Lovely ball through to Raheem Sterling. In fact, it was a deflection off of Romero. I think he was going to put it across, and that's why the goalkeeper went the wrong way. I think he was going to put it across the goalkeeper. It actually deflected slightly off of Romero. They all count. That's the way I look at it. If you're a Tottenham fan, I'm really sorry. And Azpilicueta, having brought him on in place of Reece James, he's now picked up an injury, which means Reece James is going to have to come on. See what I mean about injuries? Right, he's going to have to see out this half. And then we haven't got another right-sided player. That's the only problem with this. So if he's not 100%, we could be in trouble. Cucurella. Mount. Back to Cucurella. Jorginho. Kante. Kante gets it out wide to Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi crosses it in. Havertz. And Lloris was equal to it, but it's back out to Hudson-Odoi, who crosses it back in again. This time, Lloris picks it up. Havertz scored lots of goals just like that in pre-season, early season, but seems to have lost the little edge he had. Hudson-Odoi now picked up a knock, which is a bit of a worry. Sterling has stolen that ball again. He's got the yellow card, so he's going to have to be careful. Koloevsky going down there. Well tackled by Jorginho, but it's only pushed him out for a bit. Koloevsky still gets the cross in. It's headed down. It's they've got one back. Min Son. And kept him at bay for a bit, but they've got one back just before half time here. Min Son heads it down. Kane heads it back to Min Son. And Kane and Min Son doing the 1-2 that they used to do when we looked after them.
I don't know what you mean by we looked after.
Okay, thank you very much, Siri. And half time has arrived. 11 shots, 4 on target. Still not hitting our 50%, which is annoying. 1.22, 46% possession. So we haven't held Tottenham holding the most of the possession. They've had 3 shots, 3 on target, 0.43. We need to pick ourselves up in the second half and get a couple more goals because they are coming back into this game slightly. No changes at half time. Perisic. And goes all the way back to Lloris. Raheem Sterling was going to get there. Jorginho wins that in midfield. Havertz out wide to Sterling. Sterling into the area. He sneaked past that, and that was a poor ball in the end. Kante has a shot. It's come back off and falls to Havertz. And he was offside. I'm not sure how you can be offside if it's come back off the woodwork, unless he was offside. Been disallowed. All the same, we will no doubt have a look. Kante. Yeah, he's offside there. So he's offside when that initial ball is shot, even though he's... Right, Hudson-Odoi is struggling. So I think we are going to have to change him up. And Barbarossa will come on for him. Which isn't a bad change to make. Mason Mount is struggling in that... I'm going to bring Kovacic on for him. And we'll just make those two changes for now. Kovacic is aggressive, so we'll have to watch that he doesn't get sent off or something daft like that. And Tottenham have a throw in. Oh, into the area, it's crossed in, but James is there to tidy up, and James gets pickpocketed. And luckily, Son on this occasion isn't on target. Might be where James is a bit frail because of his Barbarossa. Swings that in. Kololewski heads it away. James to Barbarossa. Kante has a shot from distance, which wasn't far wide. If somebody had got a bit on that, diverted it. Kane's come off for Mendy. Silva, and he's given that ball away, trying to get it through to Jorginho, and he's pickpocketed. Son. Thiago Silva tidies up, but only as far as Perisic. And Tottenham come forward again, dangerous as it is. Oh, and Kololewski gets his header in, and it's 2-2. We really should have put this to bed when we had the opportunity, to be fair. Right, let's have a look. James is not having a good game, and that could be our problem. Azpilicueta is obviously a lot better in that position, I think. Bafana, our central defenders can't go out wide either, which is a bit of a worry. Right, just change formation just to see if we can up the ante a little bit. I don't want to go attacking while we're at home, really. Cucurella, Sterling, Jorginho, through to Kovacic. Oh, he's come back off the post. Manchester City go back on top because of Tottenham getting an equaliser. Thiago Silva giving away a free kick there. Kololewski needs marking, apparently. So let's go in and mark him. Minutes on the clock. Raheem Sterling is tired, so we're going to make a change on that side as well. Havertz hasn't had too bad a game today. We are going to go attacking because it just feels if we should give this a bit of a tug they've come back into the game handsomely, as you can see. Not really performed in this second half at all. Had a good game, Raheem Sterling, but Rozier now coming on. And do we take Havertz off and put a Bangamang up front? Change the front four again. Or do we shore up our defence? I'm just going to do that for the moment. Pump fists. Go out and make a difference. He is motivated. We have a throw-in. I thought it was a corner for a minute. Kante coming back and head that back to Thiago Silva. Kante. Cucurella. Cucurella comes forward. It's... Oh, dear. We've just been very unlucky. James winning that ball back. And... Jorginho has also picked up a knock now. And I am... Why does it keep doing this? Tempted to bring Havertz off and bring a Bangamang up. Cannot make any more substitutions. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We've only made 4 substitutions. I thought we had 5 in this. Okay. It's only going to let me... or maybe because of the rule is you can only do it on 3 stops. And we've broken our stops probably. Fofana. Kante. Havertz, Kovacic, trying to get Barbarossa in. He's in. Havertz, oh, he's in a post. Oh, I'm not going to play him as a starter, I don't think, in the next game. Jorginho giving that ball away. And let's hope they don't sneak one here right at the end. 5 minutes of injury time as well. They got plenty of time. Kante tries to clear out upfield, but it's only as far as Perisic. Hotspur. And go back the other way. It's going to be a draw. It is a draw. Poor result from our point of view. And we really didn't play well in that second half at all. 23 shots. Should have really beaten them. 6 on target. They had 11 shots, 6 on target. 2.25. Really didn't pick up on the possession either. So, you know, I like my possession football. We didn't do it. So disappointing in the end. And we've picked up a boatload of injuries to boot. I looked at that table then. I thought we were still playing as Tottenham in 5th place there. But actually, as it turns out, we are in 2nd place on equal points to Manchester City. It has to be said. We're just 1 behind them on goal difference now. So all is not lost. But that gap at the top there, down to Manchester United, is now 4 points. Liverpool, our other team that's with us, just 1 point behind us. So we're going to have to watch how the results go going on through this. Really annoying that we won that. Azpilicueta is out for 3 weeks. Doi is out for 3 weeks. Jorginho has only got a bruised knee. He's only going to be out for a day. Thank goodness for that. Oh. Right, we'll send our assistant to the post-match stuff. Right, let's get on with the second game of the episode then. The team to face FC Bayern in the Champions League Group G, third game of the group, and at the moment the top two teams in the group. And here is the team that will face Bayern Munich in this Champions League game. Mendy in goal, then Chilwell, Koulibaly, Fofana and James, our defensive line. Jorginho in front of them as the deep-lying playmaker on defend. Kovacic and Kante are central midfields. Mount and Sterling are wide midfield, attacking midfielders. Barbarossa starts his first game for us, having come on in numerous occasions as a substitute, mainly because Havertz hasn't been completely on form, putting away his chances. So we've subbed him to the bench today. Arizambela, Cucurella, Pulisic, Aubameyang, Thiago Silva, Loftus-Cheek, Broja, Gallagher, Calabar, Havertz, Zakaria and Ziyech, who isn't fully fit, all on the bench for this one. But as I say, we are suffering with quite a few injuries at the moment, which isn't the best. And there we are, FC Bayern, how they're lining up. Gnabry up front for them. And in the last match, when we couldn't make that fifth substitution, it was actually down to the fact that I'd already made 3 stoppages. You can only make 3 in a game, so that's why we couldn't make our fifth. Just need to bear that in mind. The one that was the problem, of course, was the injury, and I wasn't counting the fact that we stopped in the first half because of the injury, so that presumably counts. I mean, I wouldn't, if it's an injury that you've got to substitute, that seems a bit harsh. Right, Chilwell with a throw into Jorginho. Koulibaly flashes it forward looking for one of our players. Didn't find him. Kovacic brings it down. Barbarossa, I'm not sure what he's doing over this side. Oh, he's an out-and-out striker today, isn't he? I think he's playing on the wide bit. And they're moving the ball around nice. Kimmich with a shot and has a shot from distance and his first goal of the season. I presume that's in the Champions League. And Bayern go 1 up after 7 minutes. It's going to be a tough day at the office, I think. Mendy, nowhere near it. Kimmich with a free kick. Mendy comes out and claims that one. By Mason Mount. Poor, and that's come back off the woodwork. Shot from distance again. And the corner, Kimmich with the corner. Swings it in. Koulibaly heads it clear. Upamecano comes out for it. Oh, it's gone right over the top. Gnabry is there. James runs straight past him. Careful. Oh, it's not a penalty. Going away with it for Fofana. Can we counter here? Jorginho over the top to Raheem Sterling. Raheem Sterling juggles the ball. Yes! Mason Mount. 10th goal of the season for Mason. And we're back on level terms. Half an hour gone. It was a good breakout. Looked like it could have been a penalty. It wasn't a penalty. And the referee allowed us to play. Raheem Sterling, lovely juggling of the ball. Puts it straight into the path of Mason Mount. And we're back on level terms. Kimmich with a free kick. Swings it in. Fofana heads it clear, but only as far as one of their players get to him. Oh, Sadio Mane, he's 8th of the season, and we weren't in front for that long. 2 minutes. we might have to change formation at half time and go for a more attacking formation. Mount with a free kick. Swings it in and it's gone over the top. We did come back into that towards the end of that half, as you'll see, but nowhere near as well as we did. Question is, XG wise, we're still on top. Possession is our biggest issue. Need to have a think about what we're going to do. And we get the second half underway. 2-1 at half time to FC Bayern. And we need to do a little bit of housekeeping here. And I didn't realise we've got a lot of the old Tottenham and I think that was an Arsenal player. Upamecano, obviously from Tottenham. Never trigger press. Just make sure Sadio Mane needs marking. Hard. Going hard. Hard on Nabry as well, I think. Okay, back underway. Muller gets that through. Koulibaly, let's come back off the referee, but never mind. Jorginho, Mount, Gabri. Barbosa, he's chipped it over the top. And the hour marker's gone, and he's not improved any. So Havertz is going to come on for him. First round of changes then. He's not lived up to his bill-in today. Mount is off for Aubameyang. And Jorginho, we're going to leave him on for a minute. Kovacic should thrive in that advanced playmaker role. Right, we're going to go with that for the moment. One round of changes made. And hopefully we can get something. Go attacking. See if we can at least get it back to a draw would be good. Not a lot happening. They've presumably shut the door. And Jorginho is now tired. Zakaria coming on for him. Raheem Sterling is tired. So it's Kovacic, to be fair. Loftus-Cheek can play in that slot. 4 changes made. Reece James is tired. We don't have anybody wing back right to play in there. And we bring Thiago Silva on for Fofana. That's our 5 changes made. Have a corner. Kimmich still on the pitch. Oh, it's come back off the crossbar. Chilwell gets rid of it. Gone out for a throw, and the highlight continues. Hernandez also a Tottenham player, of course. Didn't come to anything on that occasion. We have a throw-in. Reece James throws it into Raheem Sterling, who Muller comes. He's got a red card. Thomas Muller, ferocious tackle. And we have a free kick. Reece James from just outside the area. Can he get the equaliser here? Oof. Goalkeeper saves it. It's out for a corner. Chilwell with the corner then. Looking for the equaliser. It's cleared, but only as far as Kante. Out wide to Chilwell. Chilwell tries to get it in, but it's blocked by Hernandez, and I think that's it. Gone now. It is. Full time has come. We've lost this one 2-1, but we can bring them back to Stamford Bridge and see if we can beat them there. 13 shots, 4 on target, 1.79, so better on the XG. Possession still let us down. They had 16 shots. We definitely came back into that game, as you'll see. Certainly had best parts of the second half. Just really weren't for putting away our chances today, and that's probably what let us down. Well, we weren't playing at our best today, but Bayern pretty much secured their qualification. It's not mathematically dealt yet, of course, but Inter have beaten Copenhagen by 2-0 to make it 3-0, 3 points. So they will. They're on 3 points. Still can catch both of us, of course. So we need to make sure that we get a result against Bayern in the return leg, which will be coming up on the next episode. We're going to have a short break and come back on the next episode for that one. So we're going to play Aston Villa offline, Bayern and Leeds in the next episode. Then we'll have Inter and Bournemouth, which you won't have seen. And it really just depends on how the group is. If it's down to that last game against Copenhagen, then it may well be that we have Copenhagen and Liverpool in the episode after that. And then, of course, we go into the World Cup break, as it were. So we'll be motoring through that one. Well, I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. If you have, don't forget to leave me that big thumbs up, subscribe, and hit the notification button. That will keep you up to date with all future episodes of this and new series as they are released. New episodes of Making Chelsea Stand Proud are currently released every Wednesday at 4:15 p.m. And if you want to keep up to date with what's happening on this channel and more, you need to follow me on Twitter at JustOffside2. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you for the next episode. It'll be episode 6. It's out tomorrow at 4:15. Until then, it's a very goodbye.